expert level puns.
There we go.
That's what I bring to the table.
That's professionalism right there. We're hoping to see just that on the field here today, folks. If you've been watching, if you've been waiting for this match to begin, wait no longer. Game 1 of this best of 7 semifinals matchup in the West Division of HSEL is on. Quartz Hill on the red of the scoreboard, blue on the field. Orange belongs to Bosco Tech.
Winner of this will move on to the grand finals. Loser will be watching from afar. The season will come to an end. As you mentioned, best of 7. Lots of Rocket League to play. At least 20 minutes on the pitch. Lots of time to decide who's going to be a better team. Make adjustments. I think adjustments are going to be a huge part of these best of 7s. Yeah. Playing one style throughout the entire of the series, it doesn't play out nearly as well in these longer series.
I don't think it does either. Yeah, I mean, we had a moment there. Let's call it a moment here. J-Spec.
That's a moment.
Calm and collected with this lo-fi decal. I'm liking the looks on the Octane, but just gets that shot to go through the defense. Well positioned there. But yeah, in a previous game, we had a player named Jade who was just a mechanical beast. And listen, those capabilities proved their way in the first couple of games, but it had to be a team effort for that team to get right back into the game. And that's a proper adjustment just needing to be made. Equalizer, so close.
So close. A little bit more emphasis on power than accuracy, apparently, on that shot. Is just a little off the mark. Good interception from 2 bunks. That would have been a certain goal. Ball bounces over the head of one of the Quartz players as they try to fall. So J-Spec can go in with Husk at the ready. Save is made, but Ruben's there with the rebound, and the follow-up is good. Quartz Hill up by 2.
2-goal lead here. J-Spec again just starting off the attack. Excuse me, the attack here. Great air dribble, and when you take it up to the defense that quickly, it only allows so much time for the defender to respond. So you get them to jump up quick, and if the defensive resources aren't there, the reinforcement's not ready to get right back up and help out that first defender, you can sort of take advantage of that moment. So Quartz Hill, ready to get aggressive, ready to send however many players they need to make these conversions work, and they have the clinical nature of their shot taking as well to make the shots happen. This is great from Husk, looking for a teammate who pre-jumped the play on the pass. J-Spec just hanging out in the back saying, you guys do whatever you want, I'll make sure the counterattack is diffused.
That reminded me like of an option play, where you had the option to carry it through, you had the player there to receive that. Quartz Hill will score off of that play at some point if they decide to run that a couple more times. Eventually, that's going to work. There's no way the defense blocks it 100% of the time.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's a good play call to have in your back pocket if they want to go for it again. It also demonstrates a lot of confidence from this team to be able to say, well, I don't really care what the defense is going to do, especially if they're not present on this play. There's a cross-clear banger from Ruben. Fantastic shot.
Yeah, sending that one long. That was by airmail. Overnighted that one across the pitch. And go back to the plays as far as confidence is concerned. Quartz Hill, not only is the confidence to make that play, but the preparation. Where you come in, you have those plays drawn up, and you can do these set attacks. And then here we have just, a pretty standard affair off the backboard. Ruben able to open the defense up, and Husk increases the lead to 4.
Yeah, the passing play looking standard there. I like the little bit of extra sauce, though, that Ruben had on the wave dash towards the left side of the ball. Had the wave dash back to it in order to dribble it so nicely off of the backboard. Okay, that's a little less nice. That is a wall of blue players of Quartz Hill just clumped up together, able to bat that ball away, but they're going to be under-resourced here on this defense. Ghost, if that's on target, it's probably in. The follow-up's there for 2 bunks. Oh boy, that one goes high.
Oh, man, Bosco with a couple of different looks, and none of them can find their way within the woodwork. But then another player perhaps with a chance here. 2 bunks doesn't have any resources. J-Spec doesn't get a good touch on it, though, and Lotus's chance is denied by Ruben. Combining with Husk up in the air, the ball will not escape the zone. And Bosco Tech continue to drive, and eventually their persistence is rewarded. Finally getting rid of that big old circle in the score column.
Yeah, it's going to help their sake here. I mean, you figure it's a matter of time until Bosco Tech actually score there, because there were so many mistakes defensively for Quartz Hill. There was a triple commit that started out that possession. Then there was a double commit that allowed for that passing play to happen. Mistakes are coming through for Quartz Hill. There's another one that's going to allow for a second goal. It just comes down to Bosco Tech hitting their shots, because they probably have 3 goals at this point, Bull Skunk, if they were a bit more clinical earlier on in the game.
Yeah, accuracy was definitely suffering in the first 3 minutes. But they put up 2 back-to-back, and I mean, how quickly a 4-goal lead has been cut in half. And now this is actually looking very doable for Bosco Tech. Clearly, still more work to be done, and 2 losing that ball, trying to get into the zone is not going to help the cause. But 60 seconds to go, and we've got a competitive game 1.
Oh, Husk. Flip reset play there. It does get away from him, but see the potential from this player. That is not the first flip reset this player has of Husk. Just tried to pull out. Yeah, 2 goals scored, 2 more to go still for Bosco Tech. 3/4 of a minute remaining here. It's a nice touch there from Husk, looking to get their own read off the backboard. Oh. I saw the flip resets. I like that, but this angle, almost better.
I wasn't expecting Husk to take the shot after the pass. Kind of player on far post. Figured they'd go for that pass. But, no. You're just going to take that super acute angle. I got 3-degree shot from Husk, and they managed to hit the mark. And with a 5-2 lead, and Quartz Hill silence Bosco Tech.
I mean, yeah, that felt robotic. That was like AI on the pitch, slotting that shot. Oh, dear, J-Spec got to pop up for that. Luckily for the defense, Quartz Tech. Bosco Tech just couldn't get that shot to go. Once again, they are suffering from this weakened accuracy. It's left them with just 2 goals, make it 3, and suddenly the game is possible. We talk about possibility and plausibility. I know, Bull Skunk, but I want to see their chance here.
I mean, this is a hopium goal if I've ever seen one. I mean, it's just enough to kind of dangle you along and thinking that there's still a chance here, and of course there is. But make no mistake, that is a minute chance that would require winning this kickoff and getting a goal pretty much immediately thereafter. That did not happen. Quartz Hill will maintain, and probabilities they keep functioning as we expect them to. Quartz Hill, your undefeated team, the number 1 seed, actually starting off with a game 1 win.
Sometimes that's all it takes here in the best of 7, and we'll continue, folks. Game number 2 here with Quartz Hill in the lead, and looking to not give the lead up to Bosco Tech so early. That was a precarious situation right in front of their net as it knocked right off the ceiling in front of the goal. Lotus, good save out to the corner. We're getting things started real quick here in game 2.
And I'll add on. It's easy for me to be critical sitting high up in the caster box, wherever it may be here on the pitch, and criticize accuracy, but it's clearly not that easy when it's split-second decisions, when you've got Husk in your face, challenging those balls. So, I mean, it is certainly not as easy as just put ball on target forehead. So don't let my attitude fool you. Oh my goodness, Ruben taking my breath away with the steal in this double tap.
Wow. Okay, Ruben, we see what you're capable of, and I think we also know a little bit about what Bosco Tech are not able to give up here. That play began because 2 bunks hit it high up in the midfield, and there wasn't anybody too contested. You give a free aerial play to Quartz Hill, they're gonna punish, but the clap back is quick in its succession here for Bosco Tech.
Certainly is. It's exactly what they needed. And it's 2 bunks working over the side. Ghost able to punch that one home. Didn't take long for the response, now did it?
Yeah, not at all. And listen, the continuum of Quartz Hill. Need to strike the mantle back down here and throw out another double tapper, flip resetter, crazy angle again, just to show and remind Bosco Tech what they are capable of. There's Ruben, that player to get that double tap, takes it right down the sideline. Tap near the corner of the net, doesn't land. He's got boost, but no body. He's eviscerated off of the field. Lotus right on top of the ball, landing on it. There's Husk now. Pack pass to J-Spect. Gonna be perfect.
Oh, does Husk find that ball? This is a 2v3 down here. Husk comes in to fill the void after the demo, and then just runs away with that thing. Turns that into a 2v1 in Quartz Hill's favor.
Wonderful link up there for the continuum. That back pass. Husk isn't afraid to find creative ways to be on the field. A lot of players are so, worried about getting the right touch or being in the right position. Meanwhile, Husk, the vigilance on the field to note down these opportunities, these great passing plays, and it's just allowing Quartz Hill to run amok here in this game number 2. Only a 1-goal lead, though. Plenty of clock left. Okay, 2 bucks. Almost a bounce shot. Ghost has a pickup here. It's laid up right in shot-taking territory. Lotus has a turn on it for a quick jab to the corner. J-Spec misses. That's Lotus reading that miss off the backboard. Ghost with a deep offensive rotation, able to get a touch. J-Spec, oh, it's dangerous here. Husk wants that redirect. 2 bunks right under it, though. He's going to give the ball away. Bosco Tech going to be a little more controlled here. Some of these moments.
Push down, one challenge and they fail. Able to at least knock Husk off the ball. Rotation supports Hill maintain at the midfield line. With Bosco Tech, or eventually going to punch it down. Lotus with a good challenge. 2 bunks was coming in, but a nice play from Ruben. Maintains an elevation, is able to force that ball over to J-Spec, who's getting swarmed right now, and somehow able to maintain control. Eventually, Bosco Tech will eventually get the touch out. 2 bunks not getting what they wanted there. Does land in Lotus left. They just have to back pass over to Ghost to try to set up a good angle for an assault here. Bosco Tech still down with 2 minutes to go here in game 2.
Can't help but feeling like plenty of these possessions for Bosco Tech are just being given away. They've got chances that just get batted out to the corner. And, Quartz Hill and their defense and their mechanical ability, especially as it's displayed by this carryout from Husk, it's good enough to keep the ball away as it rattles around the cage from the corner towards the net. There's got to be better positional play here for Bosco Tech, or just better reads off the backboard to get these shot chances to go, because most of them came in the last game because of defensive mistakes like this. I think Ruben slow playing this on the goal line didn't go as well as they would have expected it to.
No, I'm not exactly sure what the intention was of trying to slow play that ball, but yeah, Ghost is all over it. Reads that one, finds the opening, and says, thank you very much. We will take a tie game with 80 seconds to go.
It's confidence. It really is. I think with the display we've seen from Quartz Hill, they do appear to be more mechanically sound. As I say that, okay, 2 bunks started to find their stride as well. Hasn't really laid this up in front of the net quite often, but that perfectly placed.
Yeah, Ghost will get credit for it, but that's really 2 bunks' goal. And I mean, almost from that exact same spot, and where Quartz Hill had been doing such a good job of protecting that near post. It seemed to be a specialty of their defense. Back-to-back goals coming across that near post side from Bosco Tech, and they find themselves in the lead with less than a minute to go. Looking to tie up this series. It's Ruben to Husk here. Quartz Hill cannot afford to get up another one, or this game too is just going to be done and dusted.
And I think this 50 seconds left in the game is going to be really exciting because we know how high-powered the offense is of Quartz Hill. If they're down with a minute remaining, we're about to see some fireworks. Or at least that's what I am expecting. They got to lock it down on defense first. J-Spec double committing there just to ensure the save. Go slow playing this with low boost just to take more time off of that clock. 2 bunks up and high. Touches like that were what ignited a shot chance for Quartz Hill. Got to be careful there. Shot from J-Spec, not followed up by Ruben. Up a little too far and a little too close. Husk down to the midfield. Ruben is there. It's on target. 2 bunks touch. There's Husk right below the ball, ready to strike.
Two players waiting for that one, just sitting like baby birds waiting to get fed. And, well, there goes the worm, and it is Husk there to gobble it up with 1 second to go. This is looking like an OT for game 2. Oh, man, I love playoffs.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I love playoffs.
There's nothing better. And there's nothing better again than Quartz down a goal with a minute remaining. You know they're going to pull out all the stops. You know somehow they were going to bring us to overtime. But can they clutch this game to get the 2-game lead? Here in the semifinals, 2 bunks. A lot of boost to work with, but can't give that time to Husk, who's going to just speed down the pitch, get the touch. That shot off the crossbar somehow doesn't go in.
Oh my goodness. Man, Husk set all that up with 0 boost. And Bosco Tech absolutely dodging a bullet, a big old bullet that just grazed right over their head. Another shot here. Lotus is able to deflect this one away, but Ruben's going to keep it in. Lotus has to go to the backboard, just keep this ball out of Husk's hands the moment. Tapping it into the corner. Husk with the redirect, the game-winning goal. Quartz Hill up 2-0 in the series.
Nah, Husk, that's just dirty. Come on, man. Coming from your opponent's corner of the field to steal that ball and go bar down, that is just bad manners. I don't know what other way to put it. The Continuum actually feel uncomfortable. We haven't really seen that discomfort yet until that late stretch of game 2 when they were down with a minute remaining. So you are now in the position where you can get Bosco Tech in the lead and try to get Quartz Hill out of this tournament. But still, they've got that 2-win lead in the series. 2 to go. They want to make it to the finals.
I mean, just to pile on a little more copium, I mean, Ghost is currently leading the server in goals. Had a hat trick there in game 3. I mean, yeah, one was technically 2 Bonk's goal, or one should have been 2 Bonk's goal, but technically was given to Ghost. But nevertheless, I mean, it's Ghost. He's got 5 goals in 2 games. Strong showing. I mean, Bosco Tech's have the power to get this done. Just a matter of executing and, I mean, keeping things on target. That seems to be a recurring theme. A little bit more accurate in game 2, but still use improvement.
And, you know, if we're going to keep our eyes on players like Ghost, I also want to keep our eyes on players like Husk, who couldn't climb to that save, but does have J-Spec ready to kick it away as well. After all, it was Husk to set up that play off the side wall to put his players in the right position to get the final goal and regulation time tied up. And it was Husk to score that last goal as well. He's been just maneuvering around the pitch elegantly. See if he's got this shot here as well. It's actually a pass up to Ruben. J-Spec with a touch as well off the crossbar. They came just about as close as you could to a goal without getting it.
Husk has certainly been MVP so far, and illustrated with plays like that. Gets the steal that goes right up off the ceiling, goes and catches their own pass to slam this home right at the crossbar. No chance for 2 Bonks to get up high enough to make that save. Husk now tying Ghost for goals in this server, and is certainly your MVP of the series so far.
There you go. There it is. Where now is the response for Bosco Tech? It is Lotus. Down and out in front of J-Spec. And Bosco Tech can't help but the quick challenge, get the demolitions, feel aggressive, not allow Quartz Hill to gain back control in this series. They're in the driver's seat just a bit with the resistance that they've been able to have. They're trying to regain, I think, their dominance in this series. They had a moment of it in game 2. They won it again here in game 3.
Oh, dangerous in front of the net there. Give it back out to the corner. Lotus trying to work past too. It's not middle. 2 Bonks not quite able to get enough of that ball, and Ruben and friends are able to work out. Has J-Spec in the middle. Good job reading that backdoor play there from 2 Bonks. Will get demoed for their effort. Did deny a goal there from Quartz Hill halfway through game 3. Quartz Hill with a 2-0 lead in the series, looking to pile on to the lead in this game, and that awkward ball will bounce its way in, going underneath the defense and increasing the lead for Quartz Hill to 2.
there's just too much for Bosco Tech to consider on these plays right now. I mean, it was Husk earlier that had all the boosts for an air dribble or a double tap, but decided to just loft it and stay under for the 50-50. And it was a similar situation there for Ruben. Could have attacked the ball, but instead just postured for the dunk, the 50-50. Quartz Hill is a team that is always thinking a step ahead with the way they position their cards as they approach the ball. Their 50-50 game is very strong, and I think that's what Bosco Tech is struggling with the most right now.
Able to win an important one there and a rare one there. Kind of set up this play. It's two working out of the corner. Lotus is all the way across the other side of the pitch. And Ghost kind of missing the connection there. Lotus will push back up, but Bosco's going to defense the ball. Weird bounce. That Jukebox is able to wrangle in. Goes in with an extra touch, working off the backboard, but Ruben robs Ghost of an opportunity on that net. Now the ball's going the other way. Husk just has to beat two bunks. Can't do it.
But again, he is positioning his car just to make it harder for Bosco Tech to catalyze a counterattack. And that's the kind of preventive game and proactive game I think that they're playing here. They're going to get another cross-court clear here, maybe a read off the backboard. No, they're going to back off of it a little bit. Deepen that offensive rotation here, because guess what? You got a 2-goal lead without almost a minute remaining. Slick there for two bunks to stick around the ball as he drives backwards. Lotus picking this up now and up the wall, trying to get some cheeky mechanics with this last-ditch effort here. Minute remaining, but backboard play from Ruben, a little stronger.
It's slight miss from Bosco Tech, kind of forced them into buying more time just to get out of the zone. Bosco with a good position, able to get a clear there with a little help from Ruben. And Quartz Hill continue to buy more time. Ruben's going to go for the double tap. Ruben will get the double tap. 3-0 as Ruben plays the back door in the far post. Belongs to Quartz Hill.
Whew. Just had to bask in the glory of that slow motion replay.
Understandable.
Yeah. Unfair, honestly, for Bosco Tech. It's perfectly slotted to the back post. Hold on. Goes with a chance there. Didn't have really the angle to shoot on, so kind of had to kick it off the backboard, and that's going to hurt from Lotus. Huge opportunity just at least get one on the board here, and really the last chance for them to get the win here. The game's so close. Had the lead with a couple seconds left in game two. Let it go and lost in overtime. Now, Bosco Tech going to find themselves down 0-3 in the semifinals. The tallest hill to climb here in Rocket League is a best of 7 reverse sweep. There aren't many that we've seen in the history of this game. Bosco Tech, yet another goal conceded. Everything's them.
I mean, and Bosco Tech were able to score 3 goals apiece in both games 1 and games 2. Whatever. I overpolarized that. It's fine. That's not the point. The point is they're completely shut out here in game 3. So I can't help but worry that maybe their comms did go quiet, that maybe the morale did dip a bit.
Tough in these moments, but not for Quartz Hill. The continuum continue on doing exactly what they've done all HSEL. We got the best of the biz here. Bosco Tech, they're here to play. They're not here to give up. We've got game number 4 underway here, folks. 5 minutes on the clock and a final stand for Bosco Tech.
Hey, I mean, it's the beginning of Rocket League. Anything can happen. And this team has been putting up goals. Yeah, game 3 was a little quiet for them. Bosco Tech certainly have the ability to bring this back. It's going to be Ruben and Jay Speck to score goal number 1 here in game 4. Bosco Tech already on the back foot.
That's a good one as well there. Jay Speck helping out Ruben on this counterattack play, but can't help to notice that Bosco Tech had a chance to pat this away, just missing the ball there. So, gotta get clinical in moments like this. There's no disagreement about it. This is the time to hit your mark. Make sure the accuracy is there. Another chance percolating again here for Quartz Hill as Husk trying to dominate the corner of the zone here. Just lofted up. Still plenty of time here to react if you're Bosco Tech.
Percolating. What a good word. What a good word. Perfect for this moment. And it does. It feels like it's just starting to bubble a little bit, but you know there's more coming. You can feel it starting to boil. Ruben Move it in. Well, we had a bit of a hello here for a moment. Everybody's stopping. Now retreating back to their own end. Quartz Hill will turn around, push the ball right back towards Bosco Tech. J-Spec gets a shot up high off the post. Follow-up is there, though, getting their own rebound. J-Spec increases the lead to 2.
I can't tell whether I'm frustrated or confused. This is yet another double commit that works in favor of Quartz Hill. They just, anytime they can sniff out an opportunity, they just plunge on it. Everybody's there, and it's overwhelming. It's so many cooks in the kitchen that, Bosco Tech, they can't handle the heat, but they'll hand it right back here. Tubong saying there's still a glimmer of hope here for their team.
Absolutely. You love to see it. Tubong's actually apparently found their oven mitt. And able to slightly deal with the heat. Just with one hand very cautiously. I mean, they're not in command of it, but they've at least got a grip on it right now. Could go either way, could still slip, could burn their hand, they could drop it. Spaghetti could be all over the floor. We'll have to wait 3 minutes and 20 seconds to find that one out. As Quartz Hill is able to find their lead right back.
Yeah, the kitchen's a mess again.
Kitchen's a mess.
Just imagining Gordon Ramsay with two pieces of bread here, calling somebody in a particular sandwich. But we'll leave that to Ramsay. We'll leave the car ball to these players here. Bosco Tech, tough one to react against, but 3 minutes on the clock. Still plenty of time to make this game work. Oh, and some ruthless endeavors there between the players. Flat tiring. Oh, 2 blocks. What an angle.
Oh!
Corner. Get it in there.
Come on.
Oh, Husk finds it away.
Bosco Tech deserved that one. We're not biased. I don't want to see great Rocket League, but Boston Tech deserves that one. Come on.
Oh, man. Almost painful to watch. Surely if they get that chance, they'll get another, but it's really J-Spec and Ruben teaming up again, and I just don't know if you can stop the continuum.
No, I mean, Ghost finds the read on J-Spec and still can't get a piece of the ball. Husk doesn't hit it. Like, Husk was there on the outside of the play. We didn't see it from that camera, but Husk was involved in that play still. I mean, the ball just slow bounces out. And yes, it's an easy put-in. This has just gotten weird.
We love that about Rocket League. You never know what to expect, and sometimes it's just the weirdness of the game. Oh, Ruben wanted another one. 2 bongs can't help but to leap up to the punch just to keep it away. Ghost, nice carry out here. Ruben refusing to give a free air dribble, though, to this team as he meets it in the sky. And that's a pseudo roll 1 left there. Both players kind of waiting for the boost grab like they're parked at the gas station, but they're forced to leave that position and go for the next play here. Lotus, 2 bongs, both of them up. Now all 3 are together with that respawn off the demolition. Ruben wants to take advantage of the positional deficiency, but it'll go back right into their zone. Minute 45 to score 3. Here's 1.
There you go.
Put it on the counter.
All right. Goes with a nice little move. Their 6th goal of the day. Look, gets over all 3 defenders there with that touch. Yeah, I had Lotus there to back him up. That probably made the 3rd defender second guess, but really a wonderful solo effort from Ghost just to beat everybody from Quartz Hill and give a little morale to Bosco Tech here in the final 2 minutes.
Final 2 minutes and 2 goals to score. What's it gonna be from this team that's done so much work over the course of the season in the West Division for HSEL? Can they pull this all the way back? It'll be a monumental effort. Players like Ghost have proven what they can do on offense. 2 bongs has had some incredible saves on defense. Can't climb to that touch. Ruben still trying to dominate, trying to swarm around the goal line. Can't get the shot to go. And life still there for Bosco.
Ghost still fighting for it, too. Finally get it out of there with a little help from their friends. In the corner it goes. J-Spec is able to dodge around 1, buying all important seconds and space here for Quartz Hill to protect their lead, as it's just a matter of keep away at those points. Quartz Hill not even really focusing on the goal itself. It is keep the ball out of the hands of the orange players. 2 bongs able to grab 1, gets a demo as well, but loses the ball. Bosco Tech have to start all the way back at their own end.
Oh, maybe even farther back than that. Almost in the back of their net, but Ghost does leap up for the save. Solid one, but only 30 seconds remaining now. It's all or nothing for Bosco Tech as Huss does take the ball away. Lotus no choice but to take that to the ceiling. Sky back up for it. And as Ghost there in time, no boost to work with, has to play for the bump, but can't even reach anybody. Time wearing thin here. Jace pick to the net. Ghost with a long clear. Desperation attempt now, but it's all stolen away by Ruben off the sidewall. They've done so much, everything and more to put Bosco Tech out of this tournament, to move Quartz Hill, the continuums, to the finals of the West Division of HSEL.
And a massive congratulations on doing so. A phenomenal season, downright flawless, 8-0 through that regular season, then culminating into the playoffs. Hitting it when it really matters. Coming here with a 4-0 sweep in the semifinals. Only dropped one map in this postseason and will find their way into the grand finals. See if they can take the championship. That will all go down this Tuesday, Pyro. Oh, we're close. We're so close.
Baby, we are. Put it on your calendar, folks. Tuesday. That's the finals. That's what all these teams have been gearing up for, is the awards, the medals, the bragging rights that come around and along with first place here in the HSEL. And what we definitely know is that Quartz Hill Continuums will be in that West Finals. And, you know, we say sayonara to Bosco Tech, the gold team as well. A squad that's got a solid season to hang their hat upon. You gotta think as well, Bullskunk, like, they had a game where they were up one with a second left, and it was just stolen from them. They absolutely put up a fight in this match.
Absolutely. I'd have a season to be proud of. Every one of these teams that made top four should be absolutely proud. I know it hurts today. You know, maybe a little off the game as far as the accuracy goes. Maybe you're second guessing some decisions in there, and, you know, things that you might struggle to fall asleep tonight, you know, if you're Bosco Tech. But you know what? Don't try not to. All right, take solace. Y'all put up a heck of a season. Yeah. Definitely should be proud of what you had accomplished here, and you know, look forward to seeing more of what we Bosco Tech has for us in the seasons to come. But you know what? Right now, it's all about the immediate future. It's all about those grand finals on Tuesday. We put three teams here through today. So we'll see the Divine Child Falcons taking on Cedar Falls Ambush for the Central Grand Finals, and then Quartz Hill will be moving on. Actually, to be a bad caster. Who are they playing? Who are they playing in that Grand Finals for this division? I've got it here.
Hill.
We'll play the winner of La Cueva versus Pacific Northwest.
That's it.
There you go.
That's it. Bad caster who? Come on, Bullskunk. You're leading the charge here, my man. Thank you.
No, hey, that's going to do it for us here today, friends, though. We really appreciate y'all hanging out. It's been an absolute blast. Big shout out to Storm Warrior behind the scenes, doing all of the behind the scenes stuff. It's so important to go in and run these prods. Most importantly, thank you all at home for hanging out, enjoying these games. We look forward to Tuesday. We hope to see you there. It's grand finals all taking place on Tuesday. We will crown champions here in HSEL. We'll see you then.